Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Well, the last Sunday beer vlog before Easter. Yeah, why? Well, because in the Easter period I usually take a drinking break. Not in the sense of it having to be like a Lenten fast, but it's just a nice fixed period to clean up the system. And I've been doing that for years and years. I don't start like on Ash Wednesday. I usually start like on the Monday following that, because over here where we live, it's what you call the carnival week here. So there's always loads of things going on, and you're almost certain, to have some party or big meal or something. So I start with a clean break on the Monday. So today we're having something called a Berliner Kindelweiss. And I don't know this beer at all. It is kind of funny, I was in a beer world where we buy those specialty beers, and my son saw it. And he said, oh, he had that once when he was in Berlin. So I bought him a bottle, and I bought myself one. It's too bad we wouldn't be drinking it together, but he's already off with it. So let's see. My faithful Boulevard bottle opener. And let's see. Okay. Just a little bit more to top it off. There you are. It's got that a nice head, a lot of gas. It's not actually as white as I was expecting. Some of these Weiss beers have more, have more particles or what. It's a funny shape for the bottle as well. Anyway, so let's try it. Get on to vlogging. It's almost a strange taste, frankly. It's almost slightly fruity. Makes me almost wonder. No, the date is okay. It's got only, can that be? Must be 3%. If that's all it is, then this is not a real beer. Sheesh. Be last beer vlog. I don't know. Anyway, it's not. No, this is not my type of beer at all. I like Weiss beer, but this doesn't taste like a Weiss beer. If anything, it's like almost like a, excuse me ladies, what we call a ladies beer over here. We have certain slightly sweet mixtures that, it's not sweet, but I don't know. It tastes closer to some of those. It's not a shandy either, but not quite how to describe it. But no, frankly, nah. Okay, on to the vlog. What do Franklin Delano Roosevelt, George W. Bush and his dad, Humphrey Bogart, Alec Baldwin, and I do believe Winston Churchill have in common? Yuck. Let me put that over here. Give up. They're all distant cousins of mine. Yes, they are. I have a friend, no, sorry, what am I saying? I have one of my first cousins who's very much into genealogies. And he has a genealogy of from the mother's side of the family, so my mother's side of the family, all the way to 900 some odd in England. And within that tree, I pulled out what they call a family book from that. So starting from me and from my family book, as they call it, there was 1,250 pages in there. I mean, my cousin did a good job. He's got a lot of people in there. And George Bush, Humphrey Bogart, and FDR are all, oh my goodness, I mean, we were talking about long ways away. But something like seventh cousin, sometimes removed. Yeah, I think it's pretty impressive, actually, because, I mean, they are far off, but if you go far enough into those genealogies, probably end up being relatives with everybody. But still, it is kind of interesting to see that we can get from that side. I mean, on the family side, on my mom's side, already I've spoken about, was it Mary Esty, one of the Salem witches, who was hung, not burnt to a stake, but hung. I can't remember his name now, but one of the Roger Riders, which was part of the in the American Revolution, if I get that right. I've logged on this, but I don't quite remember now. Yeah, so I mean, it's funny going through those things. There's several illustrious, so to say, illustrious relatives. In the case of the witch, so-called witch, and the Roger Riders, they're actually quite close. Well, everything is relative, I mean, but they're in direct lines. But the, okay, Bush, FDR, and so on, they're kind of like to the side and then down, so if you want to put it that way. But nevertheless, some type of distant cousins. Relations. Isn't that funny? I mean, these people are, if you want to put it that way, officially, even if it's very thin, blood relatives. Back to a theme that's come back so often. Where do you get friends? Where do you get relatives? And when are relatives friends? And when are friends relatives? Think about it. Okay. DC signing off. I'll be putting up a few other videos. Probably today we went out geocaching and had a great fish fry meal. Yeah, it was great. A lot better than that crappy beer. Okay, DC signing off. Take care and hope you have a good Sunday for what's left of it. Bye.